Hey everyone, happy Taurus season and 420 for those that celebrate. I am Juanica, also known as Miss Astrology, really just here to bring you some enlightenment for how to best flow with the energies of Taurus season. So we have now, the sun has transited into the second sign of the zodiac. And honestly, Taurus is an earth sign. It's a feminine energy, which is more of an inward energy. It's not necessarily feminine like boy girl. It's more of inward outward. So Taurus is a more feminine energy. It's a fixed sign. So this is not a sign or a time that we are easy to change our mind or to change course on anything. This is more of a time to be settled in and to get comfortable with the action that we took in Aries season and with the initiatives that we started and with the energy that we, had in Aries season. Now is the time to really hold on to that, continue to plan, continue to make progress, continue to do the work, continue to nurture those things that are valuable to you and that are resourceful. Taurus's keyword is I have. So they are really about their resources and what is valuable to them. I always like to think about when you are born into this world, that's Aries, right? And you come in screaming and crying and disrupting things. And Aries keyword is I am. And so this is like that infant saying, I am here. Like, pay attention to me, beware. But now that you're here, you've made your grand entrance. Now the next thing the babies really care about, really, when they're born, right, is what they have. So where's my mom? Where's my food? Am I warm? Am I eating? Like those kind of things. And this is very much Taurus territory. Taurus likes security. They like resources. They just want to feel safe and comfortable. And they want to nurture. Taurus, the moon is exalted in the sign of Taurus. This is why Mother's Day is in Taurus season, because the moon's favorite placement is to be in Taurus. It's a very sensual, affectionate, loving sign, although it is stubborn and does have the tendency to hoard or to really collect things. And, people will maybe feel like this is an issue with dealing with Taurus, that they have the tendency to hoard and they like things like food. But this is really about being resourceful and making sure that they have whatever they may need at any given time. So the best way for us to move forward with now, we currently have Mercury, Venus, and the Sun are all in the sign of Taurus, and Uranus is in Taurus as well. So this is really a time for us to consider the things that we have, not just physical and material things that we have. What are our resources? What do we have that brings value to the collective? See, Taurus is actually making a square to Aquarius. And in Aquarius, we have Jupiter and Saturn. And so Jupiter and Saturn are trying to really bring out the best in humanity and for the collective. And they're trying to get the collective disciplined and really on purpose with contributing to the whole. And so this is what we really want to consider in Taurus season right now. We really want to consider what resources, what security, what value do I have that I could ultimately contribute to the collective and to society. Taurus is also the sign that it rules the second house. And so this is really the money you make from the work that you do, and not just the work that you do for others, the work that you do around the home, the work that you do within your body. Although we will say Taurus is not the best sign for physical activity and really working out. This is not they don't really like to do that kind of thing. But if you've started that in Aries season, you should actually be really good by the time we get to Taurus season, because whatever was started in Aries season, Taurus does not want to change. It wants to hold on to and continue that. So if you started a physical fitness, or you started a budget, or maybe you invested in finances in Aries season, or maybe you started a new career or a business, Taurus season just asks you to stay steady, stay on purpose, stay focused, And continue to consider your resources, your value, and those things that you have around you. I'm going to pull a couple of cards to kind of guide us into Taurus season. This is very different how I'm doing this, and I'm really excited. And I'm doing it different because I have some new things coming up, some different things coming up. So I do think that the best thing that we can do for Taurus season is to and listen, these, I don't really do a lot of jumpers, but these two jumped right out. So the first one that came out was the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles says it's time, it's really time to take action with our plans. The Pentacles are the earth signs. So they are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And these are all signs that like to produce, that like to make things happen, that are resourceful, that are hard workers, quite honestly. And so with us having the Nine of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles, I apologize. This is really a time for us to get on purpose with our work, the work that we do, and what we're pursuing. This is not necessarily the easiest card during Taurus season, but I do think that what that card is telling us is that we really need to focus on what we're doing, the plan, the work that we're doing. And even if it feels like it's difficult, even if it feels like it's not making a lot of progress, it will in the end. Remember, Saturn is making a square to Taurus energy. And so Saturn is saying you got to hold on. You got to stick with it. You got to put more time into it. That's also what the Knight of Pentacles is saying. Then also the Nine of Swords jumped out. And the Nine of Swords came out reverse. The Nine of Swords, the swords are the air signs. So this is possibly what's going on with Mars and Gemini. This can also be what's going on with Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, because these are air signs. If you look at the Nine of Swords, she's staying up at night. She's, this is it up the right side, but this is it reverse. And so this is somebody that's very worried, that has a lot of anxiety, maybe somebody that's spending too much time on social media, comparing themselves to other people, and just really getting too many people's input or advice or hearing from too many people. But with all these swords being in the background like this is honestly indicating you don't have so much to worry about. If you look at this girl, she's in a bed, she has a pillow, she has a nice warm blanket. She's really kind of staying up at night because of her own thoughts. And this is something to say, stop worrying so much. Check on your resources, check on your plan, get to the business, get to producing. There's nothing to worry about. You don't need any more research. You don't need to find out any more information. You need to move forward with the plan that you've already created for yourself. You don't need to continue to research. You don't need to continue to take notes. You need to move forward at this time. I do feel like this is very much for Taurus energy, but when the sun is involved, all of us can see this energy as well. I saw something flip. Two of Wands. Get passionate. Get excited. Get excited about your plan. Get excited about possibly partnering with someone to work with this. Now, one thing I do like to keep in mind for the wands as well is this lady has her back against one of her wands. She's grabbing a hold of one, but she's got her back turned to the other one. So this can also be leaving something behind, ending something, walking away from something that you were at one point excited about. And maybe it's just not working out for you anymore. But whatever is working, whatever you are still excited about, pick up that wand, pick up that passion, pick up that energy, and move forward diligently with a diligent plan. You know what to do. Slow and steady wins the race. That's very Taurus energy. And if we can just continue to work during Taurus energy, continue to work on our plans, we will see it come to fruition. We don't need any more information. We don't need to talk to anybody else about it. We just need to move forward. And we may have to leave some things behind, but we still have something to be very excited about, very passionate about, and to pour our energy into. That's what the Two of Wands is saying. Maybe this is a partnership. Maybe you and a partner are joining together on something that you're both passionate about, but this can also be leaving a partner behind, leaving something behind that you were once passionate about that you're no longer. So you definitely want to consider that as well. And last but not least is Judgment. And she did come out reverse. And for me, Judgment, it can be two different things. Now, for me, when it's reversed, this is more of an internal judgment. And this is actually saying, are you being really harsh on yourself? Are you really judging yourself for what you're not doing, what you don't have, for the work that you haven't accomplished? Like, are you being really tough on yourself? And listen, we don't need to be so tough on ourselves, because if we look at the Judgment card turned the right way, these people are looking for us. They are asking for us. They are searching for us. They are praising us. They are glad that we are here with the judgment of what we have to offer. And when we look at the angel in the judgment, she's got red wings, so she's got material wealth, she's got physical gains that she's actually received, but at the same time there's a lot of white all around. This indicates spirituality, a message from God, a message from spirit growth. And so with this being reversed, this makes me feel like maybe we're judging ourselves too much by what we don't have or what we haven't accomplished. But this card is reversed, like just get over it. Remember, the first card that came out was the Knight of Pentacles. It doesn't matter. Just get on with the plan. Get on with the work. Just do what you need to do. And this is perfect for Taurus energy. Taurus wants us to just get on with the plan. Just move forward. Continue to accumulate resources. Continue to be valuable. Continue to work the plan. Work diligently. And maybe you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Maybe it's not as obvious when the results are going to come in. But the Knight of Pentacles and even Taurus energy are saying that's okay. It doesn't have to be as obvious as you think. We're going to stick with it anyways. And I pulled an oracle card. This is the discovery card. I love this card. It says, reawaken your sense of discovery and expedition. To me, this goes along with the Two of Wands. It says, don't forget what you were so excited about. There was something you were excited about doing. There was something that you had some passion and some energy for. And you know, we need to reawaken that sense of discovery. We need to remember what it is that we're so passionate about and we're so excited about. And maybe we need to stop being so judgy. And we need to stop judging ourselves and stop judging others and just instead pour the information that we have, the energy that we have, what we know, our resources, what we're valuable at. We need to pour this into collective and just give to humanity. I think that's really what this is about. I do also want to say that I do feel like that during Taurus season, we will see a major shakeup in the financial system because Taurus does rule finances. I personally expect to see cryptocurrencies continue to take off. And that may be something that we see during Taurus season. So I definitely expect something with the financial system because the sun and Taurus, the sun and Uranus will be conjunct in Taurus. We have Mercury there, we have Venus there. So this may be information about, you know, where real financial value is. And if it is not money, then we will see something, a disruption with the food supply or the food sources. This can also be a really good time for you to do research and get information on one, of course, investing opportunities, but also a really good time to get information on new ways to take care of your body with food, with supplements, with nutrition. So you may want to look into that and make some choices based on that. And this again can open that sense of discovery for you to, you know, really get passionate again about taking care of your body and what you're feeding yourselves and how you're nurturing yourselves. So this is really good energy. Again, Mars is in Gemini. And so I think this speaks a lot to the Nine of Swords specifically being reversed. Mars in Gemini gives us this, it can be a kind of an annoying or a frustrated or an easily agitated energy. But also Mars in Gemini makes us want to do a lot of research, get a lot of information. I feel for myself, I definitely feel like myself scrolling the internet a lot more. But this Nine of Swords was reversed. And I think it's time for some of us to put the phones down and to put other people's opinions to the side and get moving forward on what we're excited about, what we're continuing to be excited about. And the plan that we have forth. And this judgment, stop being so hard on yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. This is time to just work on what you have for the collective, how you're able to offer your gifts to humanity and see that multiply in a way that shows you just how valuable your skills and your resources and your abilities are. So I hope this video helped for Taurus season, and let me know what you think. Drop a comment, and also be looking out for my subscription service coming soon. And what I'm going to do is just place these general readings like this on Instagram, but on my subscription service I will give a reading and very specific insight for every sign individually. That's going to be done once a week. And then we'll also do videos like this for the collective when we're in Taurus season, our planet's going retrograde or has moved to a new sign. So I'm super excited and I hope you are as well. I hope this video was helpful. And until next time, peace.